Hold on, wait a second. You said you're gonna challenge the president on the on the putting green?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say if I beat you, you gotta take me to the White House.
Oh, that's a pretty good challenge, because guess who's gonna have to take you? I guess Dad's gonna go to the White House too, so you better beat it. Umbrellas up.
Here he comes. Oh my gosh, Dad. Oh my gosh, Dad. Joe Biden.
It is a big deal.
Hello,
Welcome,
Mr. President.
No, sir. Welcome.
Welcome, Mr. President.
Good to see you.
Good
Welcome,
to see
Mr. President. How are you, sir?
I'm well.
It's a pleasure.
I was sorted to tell you.
Tell
Okay, tell me something.
Okay. We were playing, and it was a part 3, about 130, 120.
120.
Then I hit it onto the green. Back to the.
All right,
thing.
man. What
then-
degrees of hybrid did you use?
I have a five hybrid.
Yeah. And so he hit the ball real good, Mr. President, and then got it on the green, and then he was 5 feet out, and the guy hits the putt and made it. And that was his, what was that, your first
That
birdie?
was my first birdie ever.
All right, man. That's pretty cool.
7, 8, 9,
20.
10,
20.
19, 20.
How do I got old knees and I'm 13
You got
years
old
old?
knees, whatever. Those clubs Grandpa bought you for Christmas, are they starting to work
Oh
for you?
yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
They are? You feel good with them?
Yeah.
My boys learned to play golf before I did. So they basically kind of taught me. With us, everything's about family.
Yeah.
And I have a rule in my administration. Anybody who has a problem or an opportunity with their family, no matter what they're doing for me, I want you to go with your family.
I admire that you set that rule in your administration for your
real.
staff. My wife will literally drop what she's doing, and I'll meet her at the parent-teacher conference. They honor and respect that the parents are coming, because a lot of times parents don't come.
There are 4 of us in our family. I'm the oldest of 3 boys and a girl. We lived in I guess you'd call it a modest middle-class neighborhood, a 3-bedroom home with 4 kids. My dad used to have an expression. He'd say, family's the beginning, the middle, and the end.
You know, Mr. President, I'll tell you, I kind of feel like the same. You know, my dad, we grew up in a working class family, so it was 5 of us living in a household in the city of Detroit. It's important for us to know that our values are there, making sure that we have, the income and things in place to make sure that we can take care of our families, and making sure that we have, the education needed for my son so he could matriculate through the system. As parents, we watch our kids, we train them, we teach them. But then when I watched him make his first birdie, I was like, oh my, he's probably gonna beat me one day.
Hey, both my sons beat me.
Oh my gosh.
That's where I want to be though. So, you got any questions, anything you think you're gonna ask him?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
Oh yeah.
What do you think you're gonna ask him?
I want to ask him, what is it like to live in the White House, and what's your favorite place?
I tell you what, my favorite place in the White House is probably in the gym. Every morning I get up, I work out, and I have a trainer helps me out at 8:30, and then I have a briefing book that's that thick. Oh, not a joke. I don't really have my briefing book with me.
Mr. President, what do you feel like, in the conditions of the world today? I got a son who's 13. My older children are 19 and 20. But what do you think in terms of where this world is and where we are for families like us? Where do you think?
I think we have an enormous opportunity. That's why, I've changed the economy of the country. My whole career I thought we could build from the middle class out. The wealthy still do very well.
Absolutely.
If they pay their taxes.
Very, very true.
I think that we have enormous opportunity.
Mr. President, I'll tell you, to have my son sitting here next to you is a great moment. But I just want to ask HJ, what does it feel like to be sitting next to the president? What does it feel like for you?
He wants to know, can I swing a golf club? That's what he wants to know.
Oh, all right, Mr. President. One time, baby. A lot of pressure.
Lefty.
Why, Mr. President?
You got to bring the whole family down to Washington, to the White House. No, I'm serious.